Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. On this channel I create content about intentional living in every area of life. So if you're coming across this channel for the first time, please do subscribe and turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. To my old subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. I truly do appreciate you guys. Today I want us to do a little bit of exercise on the goals and the objectives that we've set for ourselves at the beginning of this year. We are already in the 6th month of the year 2022, so that means we are left with just 6 months more to the end of this year 2022. And if you haven't set your goal for the year, it's still not too late for you to set your goal. In fact, you can achieve a lot in 6 months. But for those of us that have set our goals at the beginning of this year, let's look into our goals to see how far we are getting on with our goals. In this video, I will provide you tips on how to review your goals. And if you'll be interested, keep watching. Before we get into the tips on how to review our goals, what are the benefits of reviewing your goal? 1, you get to track and measure your progress. 2, you get to identify the things that are working and what is not working. Remember, in the SMART framework that we used 6 months ago, we said that your goal must be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and must have a time frame. So by reviewing your goal, you get to see whether those goals are still attainable. For example, if you have set a goal to save a certain amount of fund by the end of this 2022, there are a lot of external factors that could affect it. The world is actually experiencing inflation at the moment, so those things could affect cost of living, cost of commodities. So that brings you to another point. It allows you to make adjustment to your goals. It also helps you to reflect on your goal. In reviewing your goals, you get to strike out those goals that are no longer relevant to you. It also allows development towards achieving your goals. For example, you've set a goal and along the line you discover that you don't have the skills to achieve those goals or to sustain those goals. Tips to help you review your goals. Number 1, the goals must be written in one sentence. For example, I want to lose 20 kg by the end of 2022, or I want to save 100,000 naira, 5,000 pounds, 5,000 euro, $5,000 by the end of October 2022. Another tip is that you must have a start date. Remember, we are trying to track and measure the progress in that goal. So if you don't have a start date, it will be difficult for you to track and measure your progress. Tip number 3, you must include a review date. Your goal must have an ending day, a sign off date. Here comes the little exercise. I developed a simple worksheet. If you want it, you can just email me requesting for it and I will send you a copy. It's very easy to use. On the worksheet, I have a section for long-term goals and short-term goals. And in this worksheet, it has where you can write down your starting date, review date, and the finishing date. This worksheet, I included a column where you can sign off if those goals are being achieved or unachieved, and also if your goals are not achieved, the reasons why you failed in those goals. And I've also included a column where you write out lessons that you have learned in achieving those goals. Of course, in every venture, there is always a lesson to learn, and it is always very good that you document all the lessons that you learned throughout any journey or any venture. That way, you will always go back to see what worked the last time and try to implement it next time if it's going to work. So remember, tip number 1, go clear, specific, and just write it down in one sentence. And number 2, your goal must have a starting date. Number 3, your goal must have an expected date to review those goals. So if it is a short-term goals that is 6 months, so try to find the middle where you can review those goals. Alternatively, you can decide to review your goal quarterly or annually, so whichever way that suits you, but try to find the midpoint in your goals and review it. So guys, this tips has helped me over the years in reviewing my goals and staying on track. So many times I've had to strike out some goals that were no longer relevant, all because I engaged in reviewing my goals. So there are a lot of things to identify in reviewing your goals, a lot of benefits and a lot of adjustments. Another thing is, make sure your goals are always flexible. Yes, don't lock it up. Make sure your goals are always flexible so that it can be achievable. Alright guys, this is what I have for you today, and if you found this video valuable, please do drop a comment on the comment section and let me know where you are on the goals that you've set yourself for this year 2022. Have you been able to achieve any one? Is it difficult for you to achieve? So guys, thank you and see you again. Bye bye.